Alliance and Power at one point seemed like they could be a problem. But since then, it's gone quiet. They set their attention back on the Liquid. Opening nades, cast across. They get close. If you get a nice nade through the doorway, Liquid could be on uncomfortable waters. Whoa, these are almost primed. The DBS is closing the gap though. Problems could be arising here. Liquid need to put the foot down.
Mythic just leaving a trail of mines in the front side, and like a mythical beast himself, will swing the jaws down on Alliance. You got Cluck on the side though, and they will clean them out. But what a defense Mythic had there. 8 eliminations on the game, and you're right, they were limping along with just the 3 players. Seems to be a curse that they cannot break. 4 elims for Alpha 7 once again into a top 5. A huge game for them to start off the day, and another lovely spray from Revo.
The energy's there for Alpha 7. They're playing with aggression now. They're starting to see the potential pathway towards victory, and they want to beeline straight towards it. Getaway maneuver from Vampire. They didn't like the fight they were thrown into. You crash into Power. It's an upset on the battle back. Al-Haji goes down, but Revo is still stealing away eliminations. Nades over the top. Swept. Lucky to be alive. Alpha 7 still see opportunities for more points. They close the gap. They're pushing on down. They want to finish this one with so many eliminations. Nades on target. There's the follow-up. Schweppes is blown away. Al-Haji, he's probably going to be talking out of commission now, and it's all about Alpha 7. They're just thinking about the last few pickups, take down the last 2 men, and close it with a chicken dinner and some points off the back.
Alpha 7 looking for the technical back-to-back from yesterday's game where they hit a high streak. Now looking to finish off Power and absorb some of that for themselves. It will be the last player here, and Alpha 7 takes themselves a chicken dinner at the start of the day. Yesterday, finishing strong, starting today strong. The Brazilians in the crowd happy about this. I think if they were a little bit more confident, potentially they could take that fight with Alliance, and now they're sending in down the hill. They realize that there's a little ridge there that they'd have loved to have had earlier, but Alliance have been prepared for them. Curious ending here now for DXavier.
I mean, the timing on it was a bit of a blessing. The only issue could be that solo dolo, the last man from DRX, because he's throwing nades towards Lamborghini's position. So even though he got the timing to get down there, you feel uncomfortable from the back line. He's just spamming bullets across. Alliance, meanwhile, taking the odd peek here or there. It's baiting out a lot of these shots from the players that are still up on high that are going to have to move eventually. You're fragmenting your front line, making it easier for Alliance to take individual 1v1s, 2v1s. Yes, the knock back onto DRX.
Yeah.
But can you take the big piece of the picture, which is actually guaranteeing yourself this game?
Shadow's out now. I don't know, man. It feels weird. Wow, he's alive. Paragin lives that one. Shrapnel sticking out from his side, but continues to limp forward. DXavier, by backing off, might have just lost themselves the game here, rather than taking the initiative in that moment. Great nade from Paragin, though.
He survived. So much damage from the nade that landed on top of him. And his nades are really worth their weight in gold, but they're going for the pick-me-up on Leon's. They sprint over. That one pretty damn close to Paragin. Follow-ups coming in. They're able to save the life of Leon's and then reinstigate the firefight, dealing with DXavier pretty cleanly now. Alliance want to shut this one down. They think mistakes were made for DXavier, but on the peak up, Lamborghini tries to clutch it. Not going to happen. Chicken dinner goes the way of Alliance.
Alliance just played that game very, very well. Cleaned out by Obscure, just Sarah remaining, finishes up with a beautiful Molotov. That'll be boom out. Top 3 now acquired for the boys on Reject.
The solo of Sarah, slowing down the pace, changing his scope on the game. They wanted a high elimination matchup, but now they're just focusing on the main point gain. If they can still take a chicken dinner, it's recoverable. It'll give them a good stead in this matchup with Alpha 7 going down so early into the flow of Game 3. Twisted Minds and Vampire are their opposition on this one. Twisted have played a backline the entire time. Vampire have been turning up the pressure when necessary. Scouting going on. Just trying to get a bit of a read on this from Guizhou.
Final zone here, stage 9. This will close all the way in. Twisted Minds and Vampire set to clash first. Sarah, completely out of the equation right now. That might just work to his benefit. Drops the backpack. Remains unseen. The vehicles coming through, though, might be clearing the outer edges. And they realize it. Vampire looking to clean out that final player from Reject. In comes Schweppes. Flows on through. Doesn't quite catch him. But he's in now the sightlines of Twisted Minds.
Nades towards the smoke. They understand Sarah's location and are gaining information off the back of the use from the nades. But in this opportunity, they're trying to see if they want to start the fight versus Twisted themselves as Vampires are cleaning up for the pushdown. P90 spray onto Schweppes. Sarah still staying alive somehow. There's the strike from Obscure. Doubles down onto Schweppes. Is able to clean up on that one and give Twisted an edge in the fight. Sarah peeks up, looks for a strike from the side, putting bullets down towards the back line of Stoned.
Look to pick up some more eliminations here. Stoned has a good idea of where he is. Will finish him off. That's Vampires now up into second place. Look to more towards Twisted Minds. He's not able to find it. Twisted Minds start the game in a bad stead. We're able to bring it back from the swamp. The beast rises from the waters. These sightlines fully under control. I think they're waiting to use those smokes for the circle to close. I don't actually know if they have too many left. Nade starts to come on through.
No one's at the tree.
Razy down.
Huge shot. Jimmy throwing the long nade. It's going to be short, though. That bounce looks good, though. That's a high bounce. Yummy is down. One player left up for Boom.
In the building, they get the res. Razy is able to be risen, and now breaking out wide. Alliance make the approach, trying to slow Boom down. The nade is in. Now again, it's just the one player remaining. It's all up to him, and he's got one, he's got two. And Frenzy trying to hold on for Boom to push up towards those top 3 spots. Jimmy at the back lines, he can't get these reses. There's no time. And there is Razy getting picked back up. He's bringing 2v1 to the table.
Jimmy needs to be throwing every single bit of utility he has.
Big.
I mean, if he does not dump everything, yeah, he already did. He threw everything he had, and now he's gonna have to be able to do it with that gun. Frenzy.
No.
Almost got onto the roof there, but he's trying to finish this game strong with that BPB zone.
Nades back and forth, still there. Frenzy up to the tree. Closer now, closer to Cluck. They're going to know exactly where he is. Does Jimmy have anything to do about it? Does he have a chance here? Back to the blue. A vehicle as cover. 2 players his challenge to ruin Boom's ascension. Towards the top. Dropping the nades towards the back. The stunner behind him. And Jimmy breaks out, goes left, puts the bullets down range, but it's not there. And Boom, take it down in a bombastic fashion from the center in the shack. They hold that cliff, they hold the Xavier. Hits the reverse stick quickly, but Nuzi goes down. His helmet taken off as well. Seol wants to capitalize, and Vampire are being slowed down by PMWCxEWC. Trying to contest over the top of this ridgeline, and the P-cups are hard because Alpha 7 will have the off angle. Spray down, coming on through, and the nade over to push him back.
And here comes Alpha 7. They hear these shots. They know they want to third party this and take this championship here and now. This could be a perfect opportunity. They're going up the top side. Vampire are going to be in a 4v2 situation. This is definitely Alpha 7's game to win.
Tony K now with the hold off against Alpha 7. Godless goes down. They're holding their back. There's a flush as well. Schweppes gets knocked in the meantime, and Tony K can't hold. Stone is out. And now just one player for the Vampires remaining. Can he hold his nerve? Tony K to stop the Alpha 7 in their tracks. But they are still putting so much damage into this lobby. As Vampire go down, 3rd place, Alpha 7, 4 players. Can they get the res onto Revo and claim this top spot?
The nerves have to be at an all-time high. This is where Alpha 7 struggles the most in history. When it comes to the last game, the last moments, it is so difficult for them. But it looks like they may have just finally crossed that hurdle. And you know what Carrillo said? Revo, take a break, buddy. We're going to win this for you. Let's see if they can do it, though. Uh-oh, Mafioso in the wide open gets knocked.
McGrellan with the challenge
Gets
was
knocked
with
as
the off
well.
angle. This is perfect play from PMWCxEWC against Alpha 7 at such a crucial time. It's up to Carrillo now. Can Zhou hold his nerve? A 1 versus 1 for Carrillo to take the chicken dinner and potentially secure the title. No! PMWCxEWC deny them that opportunity. 5 chicken dinners is where Alpha 7 will stay, but they've got points on points on points, and Reject get nothing.
Have been a massive $20,000 plus swing from DRX in that one moment.
Here's the thing. Tianba, exactly. 6 points is second place. They sit 6 points behind. They need 1 elimination here, or they fall in third. They need to find a point. 1 point from anywhere, but it is on the ropes for Tianba.
It is all up to Sean. What can he do for Tianba? Can we see a miracle happen? Tianba push their way up and reject from their second place spot. We know he's gonna get some solid placement points here. Can he hunt down? Oh, he's gotta be very, very careful here. A couple shots and he is done for.
6 placements would draw them even, but they lose the tiebreaker. Tianba lose the tiebreaker to Reject in second place, which means second place is not good enough. He needs 1 point and a second place, or to get a couple more eliminations, but that would be such a tall order. Team Liquid are taking them away from him. Oh, a brutal point found. Is it going to him? No. I think that was taken by Team Liquid.
5 seconds on the clock. This zone is about to close, folks, and it's going down all the way to the middle. Team Liquid have their eyes on Sean. How many smokes does he have left? That is the question. Team Liquid are going to be looking to take this chicken dinner. They're going to push themselves up the leaderboards. That's right. How far? We're about to find out as TJB are playing on the edge. Can Sean outlast TJB to get a few more of those critical placement points? He is now in the blue zone. And this is gonna hurt. The names bring on out, and that is Sean. God for, did he do it?
TJB went down first. I think they might have gone down. I'm not entirely sure. It might be a dead heat. We'll have to go to the leaderboards, but the big story is the old legacy laid in the dust for Alpha 7. They have broken the curse. The shackles are broken.
On the world, we have found your champions. Months of hard work, qualifiers and stages have brought them to this point. Congratulations.
But first, almost could have made it into the top 3, but DRX had some great moments, and just like Tianba, I am excited to see them in their next global event.
The biggest question mark for Tianba was those chicken dinners coming into the main tournament.
$5 grand or something like that, so rocketing all the way up to trying to challenge for $100,000.